want to secure the bag.
Get the bag, King Walker.
Let's go, 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 get some money, fuck they plan. I told her take this plan B and stop playing. I'm tired of buying jewelry, finna buy some land. They still tryna figure out who I am, who I be.
What up, though? What's cracking, Scorpio? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there are doing well. All right, you guys, it's time for some karmic confessions. We're about to get into it. I got my 4 karmic decks, and we're going to see what it is that this particular karmic or these karmics want to confess to you, okay? So the first card that came out was, I can tell that he or she is unhappy here with me. So for some of you, this particular person could have been trying to fight the funk, you know what I'm saying? They've been trying to fake it till they make it with this particular person, you know, trying to pretend to the outside world, trying to pretend to this particular karma that they're happy with them, they enjoy being in this relationship, they like being in this home with them, they like having sex with them, whatever it is, but they can't hide this shit. Even this fucking karmic knows that this person is unhappy being in this connection, being in this marriage, being in this relationship with them. But see, the problem is they love the way this person spend all they hard earned money on them. Okay, so you're dealing with someone who is a hard worker, whether it's a male or a female. You know, I'm really picking up a male though. You know, this can be a masculine energy that's a hard worker. They gonna work hard. They gonna make sure they provide for their kids. They taken care of. And this could have been someone maybe they didn't have. You know, they could have struggled as a kid. You know, so they told themselves when they have a family, when they get married, when they settle down, you know, they gonna make sure their kids taken care of. So it's like they work hard. You know what I'm saying? They work hard for the money, honey bunny, to make sure that they provide for this family or take care of this woman or whatever it is. And shit, this person feel like they a hustler. For some of you guys, they hustling this motherfucker out of all they damn money. They working hard for this money. They getting the whole paycheck and then some. All right, so for some of you, this karma sitting up here looking at you like, bitch, yeah, I know he unhappy with me. I know she unhappy with me, but did you think I'm really finna let go of this meal ticket though? You know what I'm saying? You know how we eating over here. You know how we living over here. You know how good my motherfucking life is over here. You think I'm finna let all that go for you? Honey boo boo, you got that all fucked up, okay? This is someone, see how they lured this person, how they were able to kind of get them under their spell was they showered this person with compliments. So this could have been someone who suffered from low self-esteem. So even if it wasn't the best sex they ever had, that's what they told this person. Shit, they went and got some extra gel and made sure that thing down there was wet to make them feel like, you know, they just so wet and they just want them and you know, they desired them, like they showered this person with compliments and made them feel special. This is how they lured this person. See, this is someone that was seeking that attention. They didn't get compliments. They didn't get attention as a child. You know what I'm saying? This could have been someone who was kind of put to the side and was made like they wasn't important. They wasn't valued as a kid. You know, so when they met people that gave them compliments and told them shit, whether it was real or not, you know, those are the type of men and women that they would gravitate to. All right? For some of you, this could be your twin. And this person made them believe they was a divine feminine or divine masculine energy as well. Y'all take the energies how it resonate because I don't know who listen, okay? It can be male or female that's in the masculine or the feminine role. But this could have been your twin. And this particular karma they crossed paths with, whether it was a male or a female, they pretended. They acted as if they were in that divine feminine role. If your person was someone who knew about twins or knew about the twin flame journey or something, you know, that this person pretended to be that type of person. And because this person, for some of y'all, I feel like they wasn't aware. And that's how they was able to trick them. You know what I'm saying? They might have known a little bit about it, but they ain't really know about it like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of easy for this particular karma to trick them or deceive them and make them feel like, oh, I represent the divine feminine. I'm this empress energy. I'm abundant. I can create this. I can have that. I'm that protector. I'm that provider. I can do this. I can do that. Like, that's what they made this person feel like. And because they used poor judgment, because they didn't really use their third eye and shit, they was able to fall for this shit, to fall for this trap. Look at this. Y'all know about this connection. I'll do everything in my power to stop it. They knew about this connection. For some of y'all, they knew that you and this person was going to cross paths. They knew about this experience. They knew all the details. They knew all the tea before it even happened. And that's when they plan began. They was like, oh, no, I got to make sure I stop this shit. You know, so they started to do little shit. to try to, gain power, control, or try to get the upper hand on this connection that you shared, okay? For some of you, maybe you done lost some weight, you been working out, you been eating right, you know what I'm saying? Your body looking good, you done got on Kanye's workout plan or whatever. And this is someone that's super insecure with their body. They super insecure with themselves, you know what I'm saying? They hate their body, they hate their looks. They feel like they ain't got no sex appeal. Scorpio, you very sexy, you handsome as fuck. All right, this is someone who feel like they gotta work hard as fuck to get on your level, hoe, and to keep this particular person's attention. For some of you, even if you ain't out here working out and doing shit, this person just has a physical attraction to you. It's something physically that this person is attracted to. And it's something that you possess that this motherfucker karmic would never have. And so it's like, they may work out. They go to the gym. They got to do all this hair and makeup and buy the shoes and keep their hair cut and try to look the best, smell good and shit. You know what I'm saying? Put it down, do all this shit just to keep this person's attention. And some of you guys, that shit still ain't working. Okay? Do you hear me? They up here using spell work. For some of you, this person used to treat you bad as fuck. They used to talk to you any type of motherfucker way, cussing you out, calling you all type of bitches and hoes, and you ain't gonna be shit and all this type of shit. And it was because this particular karma they was dealing with was like putting hate spells. Basically, they was casting hate spells. They would talk negatively about you to this person. It was like they was projecting their hate for you onto them. So this person would eventually start treating you this way. If this karma sitting up and talk, calling you all type of raggedy mouth bitches and all type of whatever, you know what I'm saying? And this man ain't shit, he ain't gonna have shit, he old skinny and he ain't got nothing to, you know what I'm saying? All this type of shit. Then this is how this person started to feel about you. This is how this particular person started to see you in this light that this karma did, because they were using spell work. And spell work could have been nothing but just talking about you. When you sit up here and listen to a motherfucker talk about somebody bad, you start to pass judgment on people too. It happen all the time. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you will say, you know how it is when you start a new job. People be telling you about, don't talk to this person, don't do this, they do this. They tell you about all these folks here. They ain't told you nothing about their damn self, though. They telling you about all these damn people, and then you meet these people, and then you start to pass judgment on them, and you ain't even had a conversation with them. You ain't even taking the time to get to know these people for yourself and see how they really are. You just basing your judgment or basing whatever off somebody else's experience. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that shit, man. Can't judge a book by a cover. You never know what that person did. Maybe why they had that altercation, why they had that fight, or why they don't get along. It could have been the other person's fault. But 9 times out of 10, 12 times out of 10, a motherfucker don't never gonna tell you the truth about some shit they did. They're gonna always put the blame on somebody else. All right, this person projected onto you. They was like, man, I hate how Scorpio look. They so fine, they so handsome, their hair look good, they smell good, they nails always did. They keep a fresh cut. They always dress nice, you know what I'm saying? They keep the latest shoes, they drive a nice car, they do this, they do that, they spiritual, they high energy, they high vibrational. I ain't got none of that shit to offer them. You know what I'm saying? This person had to work hard to put up this front to pretend to be like you, and the shit was they still were not able to keep this person attention. They did all that shit, and it still didn't work. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. So let's see who this reading is about for Scorpio. I'm gonna start making sure we gonna put this in as karma confession. It's gonna be part of our little weekly or daily readings. I like this. So we got heavy Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. Who is this about for Scorpio? Libra, Pisces, heavy Taurus. Damn. Taurus, Leo, Gemini, Aries, Capricorn, Gemini, Aries, and Aquarius. All right, you guys. I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.